going on, Meta fam? Welcome into today's video. Go ahead and smash thumbs up, drop a comment down below. We are going to focus here on the former vice president of the OTC markets, Mr. Jeff Mendel. All right, moving forward here, this is an interesting post here. Huckleberry here on Twitter. Edward just pointed this out to me. Mr. Cromwell Coulson, what would make a VP get demoted to a support role after 5 years? Any event in particular? I mean, it's just insider trading and fraud, right? I'm surprised he's not running the place with ethics like that MMTLP naked short war. So, Mr. Jeff Mendel here, we did video on this back in December. And this individual here was the vice president of the OTC markets. We're going to watch this video because it needs to come to light. So here we go. Here is the update on the OTC markets. 5 years and 2 months. He was the vice president from January 18th through February 2023. 5 years, 2 months. And this is from the OTC market. Now he's the head of broker-dealer sales, January 2023 through present. So interesting. Would it be something to do with this very...
Whatever your trading style.
There's this very sketchy interview. And maybe when it happened, we wasn't really sure of... Maybe it was sketch, maybe it wasn't.
There's names kind of for...
But we're going to go to here, down here to a couple things. Art Burns says, look at the way he hesitates and says MMTLP correctly each time. Every time. A ticker that has been highly volatile, and he knows about it. He also does it with Nextbridge, hydrocarbons. Something about his mannerisms alone smelt fishy. I agree. This call here was definitely sus, if you know what I mean, suspect. So let's get here.
Whatever your trading style is, there's names kind of for everyone, because look at DD, it trades at $3.24.
Yeah.
That's a scalping stock.
Yeah,
right. But that moves though too, which is great.
Right. And all kinds of liquidity as well, and all kinds of opportunity as a result. That leads us to I checked the market cap on MetaMaterials. I was actually surprised. It's 700 million as a.
And really, this guy here on the left, I just want to slap him in the face. He's like, I checked the market cap on MetaMaterials. It was 700 million. I'm surprised. It's already like they're starting out negative here. And we're watching this now, and we're seeing what's going on. This here was to just bash this situation negatively. That's what it was. I checked the market cap. It was 700 million. I'm surprised it was that much. Come on here. Like, this is just standing out.
Of the close yesterday, I guess. So let's talk about this headline from, I guess this was aftermarket yesterday when this came out. So a FINRA decision comes through, which is going to see the OTC listed Series A preferred shares of MetaMaterials be transferred into this Nextbridge hydrocarbons. From the OTC standpoint, if someone is a holder of this stock, what does that mean?
Okay, so basically, per FINRA's corporate action right, that came out.
Here you can see at this point back in December, Jeff Mendel, vice president of OTC markets. He is no longer the vice president of the OTC markets.
Basically, what that means is MMTLP is being deleted as a ticker after the trading day on the 12th. So it's deleted on the 13th, right?
Keep in mind, he said the words deleted. At the time of this being done here, guys, I'm going to show you this. Pro Street Art has this tweet out because Rosa was asking, someone get me that deletion filings on LinkedIn, please. Here is the original on December 6th when this interview, I think it was December 6th or 7th, when this interview was being conducted. At that time, the FINRA notice says MMTLP shares will be canceled effective 12/13. How did the vice president of the OTC markets know to use the word deleted? Well, lo and behold, we get this notice then on the 8th. And a correction by FINRA. MMTLP will be deleted effective 12/13. Okay, talk about some insider trading. How did he know to use the words deleted? You know what I mean? How did he know to use those words, guys? That's what I'm saying here. To be canceled versus deleted. How did he know that? So right there is already suspect, being sus in my opinion right there. Let's keep going.
And so that means that you no longer are reporting a trade in MMTLP after that date. And so I think it's spinning up into Nextbridge, hydrocarbons, something like
along those lines.
Something along those lines.
You hear how they're kind of doing the hydrocarbons, like they're acting like they never heard of it. You know damn well they heard of this, and the other guy's like, yeah, it's something like that, hydrocarbons, whatever, blah, blah, blah. They are trying to downplay what this is because they want to scare people. They want them to sell out, and they knew this stuff was going to happen, especially this gentleman right here. This guy is definitely under the radar for being suspect in this situation, especially for the terms he was using when it wasn't even out yet. This gentleman was already saying the words deleted. So this is really suspect.
As far as where that trades and how that trades, I'm not 100% sure right now. But what I can say, though, is MMTLP, as of the end of trading on the 12th, will no longer be on the OTC markets.
And that's the most important point to come across here. If you are holding these shares on the OTC markets, guys, again, end of trading on the 12th. It's coming off of the OTC. There's also a deadline that I saw in this press release of the 12th as well. So any shareholders on record as of the 12th will be involved in this Nextbridge hydrocarbons transaction. So the 12th, obviously, the most important date that we need to...
As we know, FINRA said, no, you ain't getting the 12th.
Recognize, which I just checked is a Monday of all things.
Yes, and so let's take a step back here. So this has been kind of coming in, for the past month or two, right? In and out of trading, very heavily as well too. It's a very active name, huge swings, violent swings in the name.
Very active name, very violent swings, but he doesn't know the name. Come on, you're the freaking vice president at this time of the OTC markets, and you don't know how to say Nextbridge hydrocarbons? Come on, man. Tell me this was not a paid shill event right here on this program right here.
This has been, this is not something that typically happens, right? And also, just as far as from a corporate action standpoint, usually when FINRA announces a corporate action, it's like the night before, the day before, for something that's going to be deleted. And so,
So there he's saying, too, that usually this stuff, like how they gave a notice and gave plenty of time for this stuff to happen. Usually, you only get 1 day for something going to be deleted. And he used the word deleted again and not canceled. Very interesting.
What is it? It's a week out, or not quite a week out, but a week out is out of the ordinary. And so we'll see how it trades for the next few days, but maybe something to keep an eye on.
No, and that's a great point. 100%. It's going to probably do way more volume than it normally does until Monday. Again, end of trading on Monday, so we will have access up until...
And as we know, there was no trading up until Monday. They did the halt at the beginning of Friday. No one could do anything.
Monday. Anything else we need to know from the OTC going into the holidays?
Yeah, we know you're a scammer, and we know that for some reason you got... demoted for some reason. I wonder why. Maybe the pressure's getting on. That's all we can hope at this time. The pressure's getting on. We got Rose's lawsuit out there, guys. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully Rose's lawsuit gets through, and this Mr. Cromwell Carson here putting his foot in his mouth will hopefully benefit us. That's what we need here. Any type of stuff. And looking back at some of this stuff here, it's all starting to come together, in my personal opinion. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below. And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.